Okay. This is cool, but we can do better. Hey, what's up, guys? It's Justin here, and today I'm going to be showing you OpenAI's API interface on the web and show you how powerful it actually really is compared to just using regular ChatGPT. Trust me, this is not going to be complicated. It's going to be simple, easy. Let's jump right in. First, you're just going to want to go to OpenAI platforms, and I have that already right here. And then you're going to want to go to OpenAI login page. And then you want to click on the GPT 4.1 model and then click on try and playground. It's going to prompt you to log in, and I'm sure everyone can do that. Create an account, and it's going to give you free credits. Great. So now that we're here, I want to show you why you never need a logo designer or a graphic designer again. Watch this. I'm going to ask it to create a book cover. It's going to be about growth and transformation. Let's see what it does. Wow, okay, so this is what it created just off the bat, just a simple prompt right here. Investment strategies for growth and transformation. I don't know about you, but it looks kind of nice. But let's say I'm a business, I'm making, I don't know, $4,000 a month with KDP, publishing books on Amazon, but I'm tired of having to go to Canvas or, Fiverr to have my cover designed. Let's see what AI can do. Wow, okay, so this is what it created. Wow, this looks really good. You could literally upload this into KDP and it would be literally accepted as a book cover for some kind of manuscript that you've written up. Wow, this is good. Looks nice. Let's try something else. Let's get OpenAI to create, I don't know, a logo for some fictitious company. Fresh Daily Bakery. Wow, okay, so this is really nice. It looks really good. You want to know what's so powerful about this? It's actually a transparent image. Watch this. You see how it's white in the background? This is how it's a transparent image. How am I going to prove to you without having to download it? I just switched my MacBook's system to dark mode, and look at that. You see how these they're not transparent images, but this is a transparent image. Therefore, the background turned black. It turned dark because it's technically nothing there. And therefore, the background of the website is its background. So this is another powerful thing that AI can do. It literally created for me a transparent logo. I know so many websites out there that will charge you to create logos with AI where you can just do this here on OpenAI. And if you just start, it's technically for free because they give you $5 worth of credits. And this image right here probably cost me 10 cents. Let's try something else. I really want to dive a little deeper into this transparent image thing. Let's see. Create for me like a laptop or something floating. Probably we use it for like a PowerPoint or something. PowerPoints can have all kind of different colors, and so you don't want any imposed color on your image, otherwise it'll look weird. Wow, okay, so here it is, and look at that, it's transparent. It just created a floating MacBook. Wait a second, does that have a toolbar? Wait, how did it know that a MacBook has a toolbar? It's a very rare MacBook. Stop tracking me, ChatGPT. Okay, but while we're on the topic of PowerPoints, like let's get it to create like an infographic or something. Social media ROI statistics. I don't know. Infographics are cool for PowerPoints. It really, I don't know. When I look at a PowerPoint and they have infographics, like, oh, they really put time into this PowerPoint. Look at that. Social media ROI statistics. Let me see. Is there any errors? Sometimes it errors out. But no, this looks good. Comment below if you see any error because there's a lot of aspects, and so sometimes not all of it. Most of the time it's good, and this looks good to me. Wow, this is amazing. Hey, I wanted to revisit this KDP cover image creation using OpenAI. I think I messed up one of the settings before, so it looked a bit weird with the first example, but this is it again. Look at this. This is really nice. It looks like it's an actual book that was taken, that a picture had been taken of it. This is really nice. Let's check another one. Now, this is beautiful. Wow, look at these colors. What even is a logo designer? What is a graphic designer? I'm so sorry, guys, but AI has won. These colors are just so beautiful. Okay. Okay, what about content creators? Let's see how good it can do to create a YouTube thumbnail for like, I don't know, some tech review of a phone or something. Let's see what it can do. Okay. Well, that looks nice. Oh, wow, this looks really pretty. I like it. Here's another variation. I like this one better. It has like the lightning and everything. Wow, that's actually really nice. What about the simple stuff like an event flyer? I mean, everyone, at some point in, their life in this day and age needs to create some kind of event flyer. And oftentimes, your first time, you're like, what do I do? How do I do it? Do I go to Canvas? Do I go to Instagram and just write something up or PowerPoint? What can AI do with the simple prompt? Oh, okay, let's look at this. Networking meetup Friday, May 17th, 6 p.m. your venue. It's telling me I can just put that there. So you could easily just put like in the prompt, the venue is this, and here's a logo. You can also attach images. I'm going to show you that in a second, and sponsors. But this is nice. This is nice for a little Facebook event cover. I don't have Facebook, but I imagine, you know, this would be really useful. Okay, let's try something a little different, a bit advanced. Let's tell it to, okay, so the way that I created this prompt, imagine this, you're a programmer, right? And you have an app, you have an application and you don't have a MacBook because you can demo it on a MacBook, but that's beside the point. You don't have a MacBook, but you want to see what it looks like, your app on an iPhone. You want to see what the interface looks like. And so what I'm going to ask the model to do is to just create like a mock image of like a floating phone with my app interface. Let's see what it can do. Okay, let's look at this. It says app name, hello. It loves putting that fake text there, but this is really nice. Look at it. It's literally an iPhone. It's a relatively older version of the iPhone, but that's beside the point because of the bar right there. But this is really cool. Like, imagine the expertise to create this with photography. There are so much skilled, there's so many skilled professionals who can create an image like this using photography, setting up the background. And I was just able to do this in less than a minute. Now I want to demo something similar. So I have a company and I have a company logo and I want to create like t-shirts, but I don't want to buy it without really like looking at it. I can ask AI to just create it a model for me, like on an actual person using my logo. Let's see what that looks like. Okay, let's look at this. And this was the image that I gave it. This is my company logo. Look at that. Wow, this is amazing. I don't want to say wow too much. I've been told I say that too much. But this is really good. I mean, come on now. This looks really real. I don't know about you, but I would buy this shirt. But this is really powerful. Let's try something practical. Look at this. Imagine I'm a real estate agent and I just need to create a simple flyer. It probably would take, I mean, you have to go and get a picture. You can't get around that, or you just use like a Google image from Google Earth or something. But you can just upload that image and put it in Canvas, create like a little flyer. Probably take maybe an hour top. Upload the image, add the prompt, creates it in less than a minute. And it has all these details. This is out of my budget range, but maybe some of you will be interested. But even beyond just creating simple flyers or creating funny little shirts with your company logo, you can do a lot more. Imagine you're an innovator, a creator, launching a new product line. Look at this. This is just simple packaging of a new energy drink or whatever, but even more practical. You have a skincare product and you have the images, you have the picture of it, or the general idea of what you want it to look like, even sketched out images uploaded to AI. Look at this. It created a sample packaging, anti-aging serum. I don't know about you, but I think my skin looks pretty good. I don't know if I need this, but but still, this is amazing. It looks so professional. Like I would believe like this was really actually staged in some kind of studio for a real product. But this looks beautiful. And so I hope by now you see the power of just OpenAI's API access portal, a console. It's so much powerful. I don't think that's a word, but it's so much more powerful than the ChatGPT interface because the ChatGPT interface limits you a bit, whereas the API access doesn't limit you. And you can access the GUI or the graphical interface with ease, no coding required or technical expertise required. If this video showed you something new that you've never seen before, feel free to like and subscribe. If you like content like this, comment down below for more things that you want to see OpenAI's API image generation create. Feel free to just put that in the comments. If you have any questions about just the setup and how I'm able to prompt the AI model so well, comment down below. I can create a video about that as well. Other than that, see you guys in the next one. Bye.